Hi everybody, and now for the art part of today. You may remember back in 4th grade when we used monochromatics to do these types of paintings. We used monochromatic colors in the sky and in the foreground, but we used complementary colors as well. You're only going to be using one color plus the addition of black and white. How does that look when you are drawing? Well, remember back to value scales. Traditionally, the harder you press, the more vibrant your color. With a pencil, the more dark it would be. The lighter you press, the more lighter of a shade you get. And that gives you that value scale. But how do you control it in color? For this part of the project, I would highly suggest colored pencils. I think you have the most control over them. However, you may use paint, you may use crayons, you may use crayons. You can use anything you really want to. But I kind of feel like these would probably be your best option. Now, when doing a value scale, hovering over the paper and lightly pressing will give you the lighter tone of the color you choose. As you press harder and harder, and you'll notice I'm coloring in small circles to try to get it to be smooth. As you press harder and harder, you will get a richer green. Now, how can we make this look even a little bit better, a little lighter and a little darker? You layer with colored pencils. So on top of this green, if you press super hard with the white, it might not be showing as much in a video right now, but in person, it's absolutely lightening that green and giving you that light end of the scale. When you want to go just a little bit darker with colored pencil, I actually put black down where I want the green to get a little bit darker, and then press hard over it. And you can see you've got just that one shade deeper of green than you had by just using the color alone. With a crayon, it kind of looks like this. So again, you've got that light hover to get the lightest of the shades, and as you press down, it gets darker and darker and more vibrant, right? Using white on top of it will blend it and also make it just bump it up a little bit in lightness. And then again, the addition of black. I like to layer. I like to use it sparingly. It's a very intense, strong color. So putting the black down first and then adding your color on top will give it that one shade darker. So you're gonna be picking one color that's gonna represent you and your image. You each got a tile. Now, I need you to be really careful with these. Don't drop them, they will break. You also need to keep this cup and lid because you're gonna bring them back to us with this, okay? Now, I want you to think back to this past year and how you felt. One day we were leaving school, coming back in a week or two, and then we were home for months and months and back and forth in and out of school, and all kinds of things changed. Your life has been affected in so many ways, from personal with your family, to your sports and activities you're used to doing, and the freedom you had no longer existed for a long time. And then you kind of triumphed over it, and here we are on the other side of it a bit. And I want you to think about that, really think about that, and come up with one image. Or maybe it's a design, or maybe it's a pattern of some sorts. But I want you to come up with using just one color, plus, again, you may use your one color and black and white. Think of what color best represents the image you are trying to convey to us, and pick the color that you think really it represents. You're going to be drawing it on this tile. Only one color plus the addition of black and white. And then when you are complete with this, it needs to come back to us. It's going to be a really amazing installation that's permanent in our school. It's going to be something that you're going to be really proud to be a part of. But again, save this cup, please, because just in case it falls, you won't chip the corners and stuff. So you're going to do this tile and you're going to get it back to us as soon as possible. I'm gonna put a box outside in front of the art room. So we will collect them, maybe your homeroom teachers will collect them and send one person down with them to give back to us. And then look to the future to when it actually gets put together, installed, and we'll have a big party.